Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another episode of the last podcast you want. How we doing, everybody? But more importantly, how we doing, Travis?
I've been better, Steven. I've been a lot better.
Hey, we're starting anew. We're starting anew. It's a new episode. A lot of new things coming. So, Travis, I would like to start the show with you on a celebratory hit.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is a new change. I like this. I will join you in that.
Normally, you see us hitting our vape pens, but we're just living our life and having fun, folks. And that's a part of our life. So welcome to our life.
Yeah, I
You
mean, it's legal in California. I'm a medical patient. That's just.
out. Welcome to the world. If you don't like it, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. We are
Steven,
gonna.
I don't know if I care for that kind of language, actually. I might be out on this podcast.
Hey,
I was
that's
really
good.
excited. I thought we were
That's
going in the right
that's a
direction,
good
and then you
southern. That's a
duped it
good
like that.
southern term, my friend. We're gonna start this off with birthdays. Travis, we have got
Okay.
birthdays galore today, starting with Mr. Viggo Mortensen.
Okay. All right. Of Lord of the Rings fame, of course, and many other things. But how old?
Yes, sir. How
Hmm.
old indeed?
I'm gonna go with 55. Ooh, 57.
64.
Oh wow, okay, way off base. Glad I bumped it up a couple of years.
Mr. John Krasinski.
Yes, 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 yes.
Mr. Jim Halpert from
Leatherheads.
The Office.
Leatherheads, yeah, great
Yeah,
movie.
that's what you go to is fucking
Yeah.
Leather.
Oh, him, Clooney. I think Zellweger. Whew.
All right, how old is John Krasinski? We have a lot of birthdays today.
47.
43.
Damn, what the
William,
fuck?
how about William Zabka?
Jim is 47, I think is where I got that confused.
William Zabka.
Johnny Lawrence.
Johnny Lawrence.
Uh, 53.
57.
Grr, dang it. I knew that was in my pocket for some reason. I think I was picturing him.
Today is director Danny Boyle's birthday. How old is Danny Boyle turning?
Mm. How old was he when Trainspotting came out?
Very funny.
I don't know. 64.
66, so
Oh,
close.
okay. That's my closest one yet, mate. All right.
How about Mr. Dan Fogler
Oh, Balls of
of
Fury, Dan Fogler.
Balls of Fury and
I fucking
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
and Fanboys, I believe, as well.
Yeah,
Underrated actor.
a ton of stuff.
Mm, 48.
46. You're so close.
Fuck. Okay, all right. We're getting better. We're
Are
getting
you
better as we go.
so close? How about? Ooh, let's see here. Snoop Dogg.
Calvin Brodus, good personal friend of mine. I'm
Snoop
not at
Dogg's
liberty to
birthday.
divulge how old he actually is, so I'm gonna
Snoop
pass
Dogg's
on this
birthday.
one. Skip.
He's
Sorry.
he's 51.
That's what the internet would lead you to believe. Yes, sure. Okay.
You're ridiculous. How about William Russ?
Oh, the dad from fucking Boy Meets World.
Yeah, dude, the
Yeah.
dad
Okay.
from Boy Meets World. How old is he turning today?
Great TV dad. Oh boy, he's probably wearing a flannel somewhere right now. Fuck. 66.
72.
Oh, getting up
And
there.
there,
Russ Bus.
and there are a bunch of other birthdays happening today, folks, but no one really that you're going to recognize or
Okay.
care about. And I just have to say, today would have been Jerry Orbach's birthday. Today would have also been
You may know that.
Jerry Orbach. He's the dad from Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Oh, yeah, I've never known that guy's name, but
You're
that's a
you're gonna
face.
you have Earl Hindman, who you're gonna know the upper half of his face as he was the
Yeah,
neighbor
Wilson.
in. That's right.
I've been
Oh,
watching Home Improvement, so that name immediately jumped out.
today would have also been Bella Lugosi's birthday,
Dude, Home
and
Improvement
and
holding up really
and
well through season one. Just gonna
and
say it.
and Bill
Fucking
Nunn
funny.
from Sister Act and many other movies.
His name is
Travis,
None, and he was in Sister Act. Did they do that on purpose? What the fuck? Come
haha,
on.
Travis. Let's get into some box office. We got Don't Worry, Darling at number 6, coming in at $2.2 million.
Weird.
Amsterdam coming in at number 5 with 2.8 million.
Ouch.
The Woman King with 3.7 million, coming in at number 4.
Girl power.
Lyle Crocodile at 7.4 million with number 3. Smile.
I don't want to see that still.
I want to see it. It looks, I've heard so many creepy things about it, at 13 million at number 2. And Halloween Ends coming in at 40 million. Travis, before we get into the movies,
Okay.
I want to get into what I did yesterday. We like to talk about what we're doing, life, all that stuff. Wife and I yesterday, we went to Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. And I have no shame in saying I had the most amazing time. I had a blast. I went in there completely sober and was sober the entire time, had a blast. And
Can be done.
Ladies and gentlemen, let it be known.
Mm-hmm.
If you push your luck in hopping lines and jumping lines and trying to skip line in front of 200 people, 300 people, I'm fine with it as long as you stay behind me. The moment you hop in front of me, that's when we have an issue. And that's why I got not 1, not 2, but 3 people kicked out of line last night when they were no more than 5 minutes from entering the maze of Halloween at Universal Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, there's a phrase that comes to mind, and that's, some heroes don't wear capes, Steven, and I think you're a hero. Although you might have been wearing a cape, I don't know.
I was not. I gave them the chance. I looked at them, I said, hey, assholes, don't hop. Like, don't skip line. Just come back to where you were. And if they had just come back to where they were, they would have been fine. But they just looked at me and they went, yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. And then they pulled their phones out and I was like, done. Saw an employee, got an employee. They got an employee. They got security. I openly admit, anyone could think I'm a dirtbag. You can think I'm a scumbag. Line jumping is fucking ridiculous. Get the fuck out of here. I pointed them out to security. I saw them after the maze. They were upset. They were angry. They were sitting on a bench. One of them pointed and saw me and went, there he is. Because they fucking know that me, this man, Stephen W. Straw, got them kicked out of line for hopping when they shouldn't have done it in the first place, baby.
You know what? And I think you will take some flack for that from some goobers out there, calling you maybe mistakenly thinking that this is some type of Karen action. This is an anti-Karen action. Everyone in that line was thinking it, wanted to punish those fuckers because those lines are long as hell, and there's no reason that anybody should think they're so entitled or important.
The wait time was 100 minutes, and we had been waiting almost an hour.
Yeah,
we'd been waiting almost an hour by the time they hopped in front of me.
The fact that there wasn't a whole mob of you who had spoken up and were vocal about this just speaks to the fact that we need more people like you who are willing to, be that guy who maybe is going to be possibly looked on unfavorably, wrongfully so, but unfavorably by some people. But thank God, I like that. I speak up for myself and for other people around me now more often than I could ever imagine as a young man, because life's too short. Life is too short.
It was an adrenaline rush. I may have the people that were in the group behind me. They may be listening right now. I fully pitched the podcast to them right before we went in. He found us on YouTube. If he is, what's up, dude? Didn't even catch your name, but thanks for watching. I'm glad you guys had fun. Man, I was on an adrenaline rush. I legit hopped that railing and I was like, let's fucking do it. Let's get someone kicked out of line. Yeah, baby. Mother, yeah, fucking do it. Yeah. Oh my God, Travis, I was ready to fight the devil.
Whoa.
Like, oh man, they were probably like, sir, what are you on? And I'm like, I am high on life. Let's get them out of here.
I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
I tell you what, you do a little bit of this alfalfa sprout juice and it's bye-bye time. That's from Death to Smoochie. I just watched that the other day. All in all, Halloween Horror
I was like, what in the fuck is he talking about?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Killer Clowns from Outer Space was an amazing maze. I actually just put up the signatures from the directors of the movie. So it's a new autograph.
Amazing maze.
Stop.
How
Stop. Nope. Nope. Nope.
confusing.
Nope. I'm trying to speed along the Universal to get
Okay.
on to
All
other
right.
things.
I'm enjoying it though. You're really regaling me. I saw the pictures, but now I'm getting the
Killer
I
Clowns
can
was a
walk
ton
through
of
it.
fun. The Weekend, which is supposed to be their big main attraction maze, was fucking confusing and probably my least favorite.
The weekend?
Yeah, the band The Weekend, or the guy The Weekend,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Blinding Lights and all that stuff. There were a lot of great mazes. The tram was a lot of fun. I actually ended up walking through the set of Jupiter's Claim from Nope.
I saw. Okay, I thought that's what I recognized that shit. Fuck yeah, I would have had to check that out for sure.
Yeah, man,
That's
and
badass.
we walked through it. So we were walking through like the actual props of the sets of used in
Oh,
like, and they do the same with Bates Motel and the Bates House. As you can see, there was the photo of me with Norman Bates in front of what was the actual Bates Motel in the filming of Psycho.
I did not know who that was.
That
So now I know.
that was Norman Bates.
That's freaking cool. I didn't know they really did all that.
And that was a lot of fun. And with that, that leads me to, I don't know if you've watched it yet, but Travis, have you watched Halloween Ends?
No, I did watch Halloween Kills in order to be prepared for Halloween Ends, and frankly, it I was no
You
longer excited to watch Halloween
you
Ends after watching Halloween Kills.
you could have watched Halloween Ends because they give you a quick recap of the majority of the stuff that happens in Halloween
Of course.
Kills.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but let me just say,
Yes, please, please.
you don't need to watch it. It was a very boring movie. There was very little action. This was like a combined total of Steven Seagal in Executive Decision and Channing Tatum in the second G.I. Joe film for Michael Myers. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know where
Huh.
I I I did not like this movie. 50 minutes into a movie that is an hour and 50 minutes long, my wife and I paused it and saw there was an hour. The next time we paused it, there was, I think, like 20 or 25 minutes, and we were like, how is there this much time left?
Yeah,
Uh,
I definitely felt that way about Kills as well. It was
but,
funky.
Travis, you went to the movies today.
I did. I did indeed, actually. Saw something that just came out.
And did you get the trailers?
I got him. I
So
got him.
let's hit those trailers before we even say what movie you saw.
Okay. Well, I got everybody's getting Wakanda Forever because that's right on the horizon.
Is it the teaser trailer or is it the official trailer?
I think this is an official trailer because this is more than I had seen so far.
So this is the so please don't say anything
I won't.
because I have not seen it, and because I think they're going to give away more than just answer me this question. Do they reveal who the Black Panther is in the trailer?
No.
Yes or no? I may have to watch it.
They show the Black Panther in their suit. They don't reveal who's in it. So
I'm calling right now. It's Killmonger. They're bringing Michael B. Jordan back to the Marvel universe as the Black Panther.
thank you for reminding me. Creed 3. That's a trailer I saw.
Dude,
Shit looks. Woo, boy! I love those movies.
Oh, I just watched, bro. I just flew out to Ohio last week. I watched Ohio. I watched Creed 2 on the plane ride out. I loved it. It made me cry. It was amazing.
Is that your first time?
Yes. I'm so hyped. It was my first time on, and it was on my phone, and I still loved it.
Wow, that speaks volumes.
Oh, bro,
Fuck yes.
I once watched Wanted on an iPod.
Yeah, okay. That's about the right era. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. What do they tell us? What do they tell us? How much do they reveal for Creed 3?
I honestly sort of kind of went back to looking at my phone for a little bit because I was trying to not take in too
All right.
much because
No.
I'm sold as soon as I saw Michael B. Jordan up there
Sure.
being Creed again. But it looks like the most bare bones I can give you without revealing anything is that we've got one of his allies or a friend of his killed in the ring, and he's got to fight the guy who killed him in the ring.
Sure, of course. And this
So,
is going to be
that's all I need to know. That's
and this
more
will
than I
be
know.
the first movie in the Rocky series without Sylvester Stallone.
No kidding.
Yeah, Stallone,
He
Sly.
dead?
No, they just. I mean, they might kill him off in the series, but at the end of
Creed
Creed
2, he
2,
had cancer, right?
well, he had cancer in Creed 1, and then in Creed 2, he was in remission. But at the end of Creed 2, he goes, "Well, kid, it's you're on your own from here," and he just kind of walks off. And that was Stallone doing his thing. Creed 3 being directed by Michael B. Jordan. It is his directorial debut. It is the first official movie in the Rocky series without Sylvester Stallone. Bro, I haven't even seen it yet. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. I wish
I
we had
think it
that
can
other
keep carrying
platform.
the franchise.
I wish we had that other platform so I could just bring up the Creed 3 trailer. Whoo! Okay.
Yes, no kidding, because dude, yeah, I went and drug Weston to go see Creed 2 a couple times in theaters. I fucking was all about that shit. I got so hyped for the training scenes, and then they timed playing the actual Rocky music for the first time in that movie so fucking well, and you're like,
Bro,
oh, I'm gonna come out of my seat and start punching people.
the training scene and what was like Mexico was fucking amazing.
Oh, with the foot in the tire and shit. Yes, that
Yes.
was hardcore. I love. I'm gonna get too much into a Creed and
No, no, no,
Rocky.
that's okay. That's okay. Um
What else did they show me?
what were the other trailers? Did you not write them down?
Well, no, because my app on my phone with AMC had been showing me the trailers that go with the movie I saw. But
Oh,
today, I
let's
don't know
bring
if it's
up.
because it's the first film that
All
I
right. Well,
saw,
either way.
or if because it just came out today, they're not showing me. But so it was that it's Creed 3. Nope. If they come to me, fuck.
Nope, that's all right. Um how caught up are you with Mighty Ducks Game Changers?
Uh
Have you seen yesterday's episode yet?
oh no, because that's what we should have done. No, I
Oh,
watched that show with Wesleyan.
then
We're
you
gonna
and
watch
I
the newest tonight. The last one we saw, Coach's game was about to take place, or maybe taking place. And they lost the bet for
No,
the
no.
candy.
Yeah, yeah. Coach's game took place. They lost the candy. But then podcast, I forget his actual name, comes in and gives up all of his candy to pay back what it was. I'm excited to see where this is going. I am calling right now. If Emilio Estevez shows up at all in this season, it's going to be at the end.
He's gonna come and he's gonna sit down Charlie Conway. I'm sorry, the other kid. He's gonna tell him about how Cole lost another kid to a deathly accident, and that's why he's such a dick and so hard on his other son because he wants the most from him. And maybe you should forgive him for being.
That's hilarious.
No, I don't know.
Well,
The love interest kind of thing going there with him
oh,
and the girl from.
we forgot to talk about what movie you saw.
Oh yeah, we got
Talked about the
distracted.
trailers, and you saw. What did you see,
I
Travis?
saw Black Adam came out today. Saw in IMAX. I'm getting old because the speakers are almost too loud. It was taking away from the film at different points of the beginning. I think it might have actually just been set too high or something. It was like
Do you pay extra for IMAX, or is that included
no,
in your A list?
those are the same. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought as soon as I found that out, I was like, damn, it's only $19.99 a month, and IMAX tickets are like 16 plus or some bullshit.
Sure.
Anyway, no, newest. Oh, that reminds me. One of the trailers I saw was for the new Shazam, actually.
Okay, Fury of the Gods. All right.
Yeah, and so this is Black Adam, kind of another story, with a similar. Oops.
Well, I'm not sure if you know this. I'm going to interrupt real quick. I might have mentioned this on the podcast before, but Black Adam was actually supposed to be the original villain in Shazam, of the first Shazam film, but they decided to give Dwayne Johnson his own origin stories before bringing him into this Shazam universe.
I have to digest this for a moment. I'm a big fan of the Shazam film.
Because you have to understand, Black Adam is an anti-hero like Deadpool.
Yes, I did understand that from having watched the film. He is merciless. I'll say that. It's fucking pretty sweet, to be honest. Overplayed some things, typical DC fashion. Kind of, I do feel like, even despite this being an origin story, they put the cart before the horse and kind of skipped ahead. I wouldn't actually kind of think it would have been good to see him in a minimalized role and Shazam and then lead to this, I think that would have been even more hype for Black Adam coming in, and I would have had more understanding and like more knowledge of it being in the same universe and whatnot. But they do. I like the origin. They're so disjointed in their storytelling today, and I can't tell. I think it's partially because there's so many superhero movies that come out, and you try to not be like exactly like another one, but there's only so many ways to tell a story interestingly now, and they
Sure.
kind of like just bring in this whole. I had actually never heard of. I'm not a huge comic book guy, despite being a big Batman fan and a DC stan, but. Uh, they bring in the Justice Society, not the Justice League,
All right.
but really quickly, and it kind of turned into one of those where it's like just as much about them as it was about Black Adam. Like,
Well,
please just
we get
just develop characters, please. It's visually so cool. I mean, they did all those great, just like Thor, a lot of slow mo, lightning flowing, and him taking out large numbers of enemies, and his eyes glowing, and cool ass fucking shit and great action sequences. The Rock is The Rock, but he's not in it as much as I like because of how much was going on. I don't understand movies anymore. I don't. They're so long and there's so much going on, and then they just don't tell one story.
Sure.
I enjoyed it. I had fun watching it, but it could have been.
I'm assuming, like most Marvel movies, you left it as soon as the credits started playing and didn't bother to see if there was a mid or a post.
No, I stayed and watched the post credit scene.
And is it something good that links up to something in the future DC universe?
Yes.
Okay,
That
cool.
I'm excited about.
Don't say anything.
Oh, absolutely not. I will not.
Um,
So I saw something about it on Facebook, and I'm still livid about it. I might delete Facebook, still to this, or delete this person off there. I haven't decided yet.
there and
That motherfucker.
I've had those moments. We were talking about Mighty Ducks Game Changer. I think it's going to be real interesting to see what they're doing in the season.
So you haven't watched last night's episode either?
I haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So am I. Other than that, Travis, is there anything that you particularly want to talk about before we wrap it up and take it home?
I just want to say that Weston is texting me, so I sound distracted. And for those of you not in the
Perfect.
privy, but I just told her what's going on, so now I'm back in it. Okay.
Rock and roll. Well,
what am I watching?
Well,
I'm just rewatching Home Improvement.
I'm just asking, is there anything you want to talk about in general before we take it on home as we are wrapping it on up?
Oh. I'm just gonna leave you with the Bruce Lee quote. You know? Oh no, I don't remember the quote. Damn it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on this continuous journey with us week after week. We love the fact that you just come around and hang out with us while we just, talk about movies.
Fear not the man who's trained 1,000 punches, but the man who's trained one punch 1,000 times. That's it.
There you go.
I couldn't remember the phrasing quite right.
And my piece of advice is don't try and jump in lines that are 100 minutes long. Ladies and gentlemen, until next week, tip the veal, try the staff. For Travis, this is Steve, and we'll see you then.